What's going on, y'all? We are back. Another trailer breakdown. It's gonna be real short and sweet. I just got one trailer that I want to break down. We're gonna get biblical for this one. Getting biblical. Got Amazon Prime dropping a new series. I think it's coming out February 27th. Talking about House of David. I did have a few people send me this trailer. I have not seen it yet myself, but I heard good things according to them. You know what I'm saying? It's not like not critics said this. We're just talking about a couple of my homeboys. But they said it looked good. And these are people that don't necessarily like faith-based films. So that got my attention. So we'll see what it's looking like. I mean, let's be honest. Faith-based films get a bad rap. A lot of it for a good reason. Like, I consider myself a man of faith, you know, and I don't see most faith-based movies. I just don't find them, you know, that quality. But there's a lot of good ones. And a lot of faith-based films have been successful. So they're not always flops. I mean, obviously, you got movies like Passion of the Christ, War Room. What else? War Room. I can't even think of all the faith-based films, but there have been some successful faith-based films besides, you know, the big ones. This one looks like this is being done by John Irwin. I'm familiar enough with the title of his movies, but I haven't seen his films. You know, I don't think a lot of his films maybe have been that successful, at least box office wise. American Underdog, that was a Kurt Warner story. I did not see that. I think the budget was like 25 million and only grossed 26. I still believe. I think I did see this one. It was pretty cool. But even that, you know, budget of 12 million, gross 16. So, but Jesus Revolution looks like it was, even though it got mixed reviews, that had a budget, I think, of like 15 million and grossed like 54. So, and again, there's other ones as well. There's plenty of successful faith-based films, so they're not always flops. I mean, video game movies also get a bad rap, and a lot of those flops. So I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to faith-based films, they already come in ready to hate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even seen it yet, and as soon as you hear faith-based, you're like, oh, no, the Bible? I hate the Bible. I don't want to watch this crap. You know, it's more about your personal beliefs or non-beliefs, and you're not even going to give the film a chance, you know, on its own merit. At least that's my opinion. I think a lot of people just, you know, off the bat, a lot of critics. I see very few faith-based films that get good ratings. You know what I'm saying? I've already talked about Rotten Tomatoes, but, you know, by the critics on Rotten Tomatoes. And I just think people just walk in ready to hate. And that's just more based on, you know, you just not liking, you know, religion or anything like that. To some extent, I feel you, but we got to be able to look at these films on their own merit. So that being said, I am interested to check out this trailer. Like, a lot of my people who sent me this are not, you know, they're very hard on faith-based films themselves, and they said this trailer looked pretty solid. So definitely want to check it out. So let's get into House of David.
Can one stone change the course of history?
Cowards! Send me your champion! Goliath!
Can one act of defiance create the legend? I will tell you the story of David, a simple shepherd boy.
Why do my brothers get to fight? And I'm stuck here.
David, you are not a man of blood.
An outcast who became one of the most famous kings who ever lived.
God does not see what man sees.
He sees into the heart.
That's right.
And you have the heart of a lion.
Most High. Like I said, David. Man, Yahweh is on the heart.
The Philistines have assembled. I saw the print of a hand, larger than a weaver's basket.
They have a giant. What?
My king, I will fight the giant.
Fight him with the same spirit you bring into this room.
To play music for my father. Now he chooses you as champion.
How will you do this?
It's not about the greatness of the giant. It is about the greatness of God.
Are you afraid?
Terrified.
I believe in you.
So, as the fate of a people hangs in the balance, again I ask this question. Can one stone change the course of history?
I did a full pirouette. I liked it. I thought that was a solid trailer. I thought it was good. First impressions, definitely visually shot well. Obviously, I think they got the skin tone, closer to what it should be. I don't even know if that's fully right, but that the skin tone is closer to what it should be given the people of that region. You know what I'm saying? I know we already got into it before. I don't want to get into it again, but a lot of y'all talk about race swapping, and we already had to sit through so many biblical movies. Whether you believe in the Bible or not, if you focus on where, a lot of the stories in the Bible happen, then again, race swapping been going on for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I like this. I like this look of King David. And I want to see Richard Gere as King David. No disrespect to Richard Gere. Phenomenal actor. Man is a legend. Salute to Richard Gere. He ain't got no business playing King David. So, you know what I'm saying? This is definitely closer to what is. I mean, how many times did they get the casting of Yeshua completely wrong? Or Jesus, as, a lot of y'all know him as. But how many times do we see, somebody who has no business playing Jesus, play Jesus? Again, if you just look at his real name, if I told you, I got a friend named Yeshua HaMashiach, what would you picture in your head? If I said I got a friend named Yeshua HaMashiach, what image would come in your mind? This or this? I'm just saying. I also really like the line where, I don't know who that was supposed to be, that was talking to him, but when the girl asked him, "Are you afraid?" and he goes, "I'm terrified." I don't know why. I personally love that line. Again, me being a person of faith, it's a lot of times, God's gonna call y'all to do something, and whatever God calls you to do in your life, or whatever, if you want to, whatever you believe in, or even if you want to go after something great, whatever it is you envision for your life, it should be bigger than you. It should scare the hell out of you. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be easy. So me, as someone who believes in the Most High, whatever the Most High calls you to do, you absolutely should be scared by it, because it should be bigger than you, because you shouldn't be able to do it on your own. You should have to rely on something greater than yourself to get you through. So what if you're scared? So what? Do it anyway. I don't know. I just love that line. I ain't gonna start preaching, but I love that line. But yeah, I think this project looks really good. I'm definitely interested to check it out. February 27th is going to drop, so I look forward to watching the first episode. The pilot's going to tell me a lot. Like I said, I hope they keep it real. Hope they keep it raw. Hope they don't drop the bag on this. I hope they don't shy away from the violence, the choreography, and all the fighting. And it looks good. It looks like they put a lot into it. So I definitely look forward to checking this one out. Drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think, if you plan on checking it out. If not, again, I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to faith-based projects, they don't even want to give it a chance because it's faith-based. Try to be objective. I think it looks good. I definitely plan on checking it out. Let me know what y'all think. And yeah, like I said, we're going to keep this one real short and sweet. But be back with more.